The world's tallest man meeting the world's shortest man, and here they are holding hands. The comparison is just crazy. This startling image of a man convicted of murder is imprisoned in a wooden cage on a street in China. He will be left to die of thirst, starvation and exposure. This is a shocking image of the Breaker Boys. Breaker Boys were young boys in the Industrial Revolution who worked terrible jobs, such as in coal mines, for up to 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Did you know polar bears are not actually white? They have black skin and hollow strands of hair that reflect light. Here is what a shaved polar bear actually looks like. Operation Acoustic Kitty. The CIA during the height of the Cold War planned to use cats to spy on the Russians, using a microphone inside the ear canal and an antenna wire along the spine. However, eventually they gave up on this idea. This incredible building is the smallest house in Britain. At just 6 by 10 feet, it's tiny and was built in the 16th century. Dedication to April Fools. In 1974, a local resident of Alaska woke to their nearby volcano billowing out with smoke. When a Coast Guard pilot came closer to investigate, he found 70 tyres burning and the words April Fools sprayed painted into the snow. Now that's dedication. Jockey Franz Hayes became the first ever jockey to win a horse race despite being dead. He died of a heart attack mid-race, but somehow his body stayed strapped onto the horse. He crossed the finish line in first place as well, at odds of 20 to 1. In the early 1800s, the name Mary was so popular that as many as half the women in the UK had that name. This is what the grocery stores of the late 19th century looked like in America. If you talk too much, this man may die. Written around a mirror in World War II. The London Underground's age of steam ended blatantly in the spring of 1971 when the Pannier tank engine pulled out of Barbican Station on its final journey. Captain Lewis Nixon on the 101st Airborne wakes up after a night of celebrating, courtesy of Göring's private liquor collection of wine, champagne, in Austria, May of 1945. A giant buffalo burger is devoured by radio DJ Texas Tiny in front of Buffalo's Ranch in Newport Beach, 1955. A Red Cross nurse writing down the last words of a mortally wounded soldier, taken around 1917. Production of the original chopper bike ceased in August of 1983 as BMX bikes became the fashionable choice. Just an old-fashioned Sunday nap, about to be absolutely ruined. 1910, 2 men carry a woman down the street during the Great Flood of Paris. 1935, a police officer directing traffic in London's fog with the help of a torch connected with the gas main. Size of the donut hole being reduced throughout the years. The New York City garbage strike of 1968. New York City sidewalks filled with trash during the 1968 strike by sanitation